There you go. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this recording is just demonstrate how we need to go into DocuSign and change who our brokerage is so that it prints correctly in all the forms. AAR requires that at the bottom of all the forms that the brokerage of the person who's filling out the form be there. And so DocuSign does that automatically, and it pulls it from your settings and your preferences and that kind of stuff. So we have to go into DocuSign and actually set those correctly so that they print correctly at the bottom of the forms. That's what we're going to do. And I think it's very apropos now because a lot of us just changed over brokerages, and so let's make it right. So I'm going to share my screen and so that we can see what's going on. Let's see. Did I just share the right screen? Amanda,
yeah, it's all your DocuSign stuff.
You see DocuSign? All right.
Yeah.
So you do need to log into DocuSign. I'm going to just blanket statement that everybody can already do that. Once you get in here, whether you're in a room or wherever you are, up in the upper right, you've got your initials or a picture of you or something like here. If you click here, you've got a couple of different options, a few different ones. We're going to go into two places in here. So we're going to go back and forth. We're going to go into Manage Profile and into Preferences. So when we go into Manage Profile, it's going to pop open just it's going to open another tab, or maybe it'll be a pop-up. And mind you, with Zoom and everything else going on, internet is slow. And I have way too many tabs open anyways. So here we are. So this is your profile. If you did want to update a picture of yourself, you can. This is your name, your email address. They're going to communicate with you. Contact information. You want to make sure this is correct. So you go over here to this update button right here, and you put in the information. Now, for what everybody just did, we want Keller Williams Arizona Realty, just like that. You don't have to put your job title in there. Your address, I'm in Prescott, but the address for everybody in the Biltmore is going to be 2720 East Camelback, Suite 100, Phoenix, Arizona 85016. And you can put in your phone number there. I would prefer you put in your phone number there, not the office phone number, because this would be to get a hold of you. And then you hit save. I'm going to hit cancel because I have to keep mine in Prescott till the end of the month. There you go. So then it should have opened it in a new tab or a pop-up. I'm going to close that tab. Actually, let's walk through here. Just privacy and security. Let's make sure everything is all set up right. You've got your email correct. Come on. When you go to privacy and security, it does want to verify your password. Good Lord. Oh, please. I might go edit this out afterwards to make it look like it's a lot faster, but there we go. Privacy and security. This is where you need to make sure if there are any recovery emails, if you're using biometrics, if you want two-step verification. If you're using a laptop that is used by others, I would highly recommend two-step verification, or that's left open or out for others. I would highly recommend that. Outside of that, everything's good here. So connected apps, this isn't going to be of anything. Signatures, here's what your signature actually looks like. I don't think we have any stamps. I don't have any stamps, and that's it. Make sure your language and region is correct. All right, I'm going to shut that down and go back to my other DocuSign and go down to preferences rather than that was in manage profile. So now I'm going to go down to preferences. Here we go. Here's mine. There we go. It's kicking in. Wait for it. Here we go. Look at this. This I definitely need to change. So company name, Keller Williams Realty Biltmore Partners. We want that to say Keller Williams Arizona Realty, right? And the company website is not that. I think
I
it's,
got distracted. What did you click on to get there?
to get here,
My profile.
and then preferences.
Thank you.
Yep. I think it's kwArizona.com. Make sure your time zone is set correct here. Go ahead and hit save changes. Looks like I have an old logo up here, so I'm going to update to the new logo. Hiya, you have these logos, but I don't. I don't think I have the logos.
We have on the drive.
They're in our drive somewhere. I'm not going to worry about that right now. This is where you would change logos. I don't think we have the logos printed anywhere, so it doesn't matter that much, but make sure it's the Keller Williams Arizona logo. The email that everybody got for changing brokerages has a logo download spot. So there you go. And make sure you hit the save changes button. It says your profile has been saved. And then I'm going to walk down these things again. Contact information. Make sure it has everything correct or doesn't have anything that I don't want. What my notifications are, my inbox details, any integrations. I do have zip form integrations and NAR. There you go. And I share everything with my partner, Joe. And that's pretty much it. There were some delays in there for slow internet, and that is about all you have to do for the DocuSign. Now, there are others. If you're using Transaction Desk, when we change your association over, which will happen within the next few days, that should transition automatically, but you're going to want to go and just verify. If you're using DocuSign or DotLoop or zip forms or whatever, all of those are manual. So you'll need to go in and manually make sure that your brokerage is set to KW Arizona Realty. And then if it does require an address, it's the 2720 East Camelback, Suite 100, 85016. And that's about it. I'm going to keep this pretty short because I'm going to put this recording up on the interwebs for everybody to be able to look at. And that's it. So I'm going to stop the recording here unless anybody has some questions that they think would be pertinent to the actual change in recording or change of their brokerage in these pieces of software. All right.